Hello, this is Mary and Richard here from Willow House Physiotherapy and Personal Training. I'm just going to talk you through some stretches that you should always do after you've exercised. Richard's going to demonstrate them, but I'm just showing you the list here. So we're going to start with calf stretch. We're going to do the straight leg one because that's where you get your gastrocnemius muscle stretching at the back of your leg. So the key here is that Richard's pushing down through the heel really quite firmly and taking his hips slightly forward. So going into the second stretch is you bend the knee slightly, that's it, and do exactly the same. Push the heel down. With all these stretches, you should feel a very slight pull in the muscle that you're trying to stretch, and then that should actually ease as you're holding it. So you need to hold it for the length of time it takes to ease. Okay, so go into the next stretch now, which will be your hamstring. So Richard's chosen to use the chair. So this is the way of doing it here. So you actually only go to the height that you can actually feel a slight pull coming on in the back of your leg, in the back of your thigh there. So Richard's standing up nice and tall, using his core. And then if he couldn't feel much of a strain there in his hamstring, he's going to move his chest forward. So you're going to lift your chest up and then move forward. That's it. And that then stretches. So you get the stretch actually in the muscle rather than in the spine. Okay, so that's the hamstring stretch. So quads and hip flexors. So initially in standing, you do need to hold on for balance. The knee goes pointing straight down to the floor. Excellent. Okay, and then to do the hip flexors, you can stay and do the same and pull the hip a bit further back. Or alternately, you can go into the half lunge position here and just take the hips slightly forward. So you're stretching down on that thigh right at the front. Okay, so going to the next one, which is glutes. So one leg crossed over the other. Grab hold there. If you find that difficult to do, you can use a towel instead of with your hands to actually lengthen your grip. And just pull up gently, so you should be feeling a tight feeling going on into the glute there. As soon as it eases off, you can let go of the stretch and repeat that 3 times on each side. Okay. So going to the chest. So Richard's stretching his pecs there. He's holding on to something. You could hold on to the frame of a door. Doesn't really matter what. And just take your body slightly forward so you're feeling it across the front of your chest. Good. So you're going to do a spine stretch. So you're going to do, this is really down your side. So keep your heel that you're going away from, push down into the floor. Lovely. And stretch right up to the ceiling and then over as far as you can. You're getting into latissimus dorsi, right down underneath your armpit. That's great. And I'm going to stretch over to the other side. So just try and hold that until the stretch goes off. Okay, so you're going to do the stretch now for your shoulders. So this is really to try and get in the back of your shoulders, your deltoids, around that area. Good. And again, hold it till the stretch disappears. And the other side. And then the last one is triceps. Okay, so lift the arm up and try and pull it gently towards the back, backwards basically. But you should feel a stretch down the back of your arm. Okay, there we go. So enjoy your stretching. You could even do a couple of stretching sessions this week as you haven't got as many other things to do as normal. Okay, we'll see you again.